All right, part 2 of the NoteGPT series. Last video, we covered the productivity side, AI notes, slides, and writer. Today, we're going into the content creator side, AI voices, podcast generation, and voice cloning. A lot of influencers actually use these exact tools. So whether you're a student or a creator, this one's worth paying attention to. On the left side panel, you'll see an AI voices option. Click it and a panel pops up with everything inside. You've got text-to-speech, AI voice generator, AI podcast generator, AI voice cloning, AI voice designer, and AI music generator. Now instead of going through each one separately, which would take forever, we're going to follow one workflow that naturally covers all of it. Faster, cleaner, easier to follow. Let's start with text-to-speech. First thing to know, almost every panel in this section shares the same basic structure. The input method and voice options are consistent, only the output changes. So once you understand one, the rest click into place quickly. Input options. You can paste your script directly as text, upload a PDF or Notepad file, or drop in a website article link. Whichever way your content exists, it works. Once your script is in, next step is picking a voice. Which tab should you pick? Free or high quality? If you're experimenting or just using it to memorize something, because honestly, some people retain information better by listening than reading, free voices work fine. If you're working on actual content or a project, go with high quality. Then language. Useful if your script is in English, but you want a different accent. After that, you'll see a pause button. Click it anywhere in your script to add a timed break wherever you need one. We'll use that in a second. Vocalizations are next. Chuckles, laughs, coughs, throat clears, basically natural human sounds that blend into the voice output automatically. And then settings. If you don't want to manually tweak everything, just pick an emotion here. Happy, sad, whatever fits. Then set speed, pitch, volume, and model. For model, stick with V2.8. It has the best language variety and overall quality. Then hit generate. You can also manually browse and pick a voice. Filter by male, female, accent, or you can clone your own voice entirely, which is exactly what we're doing next. Go to AI voice cloning from the same panel. 3 options here. Upload an existing audio file, record directly, or use a prompt to describe a voice by age, pitch, gender, accent, and let AI build one for you. For best clone quality, minimum 10 seconds, maximum 5 minutes. Longer and cleaner the recording, better the output. Let's try the recording method. I'll record a short sample right now and we'll see how well it clones. Hey, so I make tech tutorials, mostly Windows fixes and PC stuff. And lately I've been getting really into AI tools as well. Honestly, I never thought I'd be the type to use AI for content, but here we are. If you've been watching for a while, you already know how I explain things. Straightforward, no fluff. And that's exactly how I want this to sound too. All right, sample recorded. Now I'm clicking clone and giving it a name. Takes a few seconds and it's ready.
All right, cloning is processing. This usually takes around 2 to 3 minutes depending on how long and clean your recording was. Not bad at all for what it's doing under the hood. And it's done. Let me test it real quick. Listen to this.
You have the power to grow every single day. With each step you take, no matter how small, you are moving forward. Embrace challenges, they're proof you're learning. Stay curious, stay brave, and keep reaching higher. Your journey has only just begun.
Okay, sheesh. That's actually perfect. The tone, the pacing, genuinely hard to tell apart from the original. Now, just click Save and Use, and your cloned voice gets added to your personal library. You'll find it under My Voices. Click the pencil icon to edit. Set the name, I'm typing Windows Fixer, label English, gender male, Leave the rest as is and hit save. Done. Your voice is ready to use anywhere inside NoteGPT. Now, without wasting any more time, let's actually generate a short podcast using this cloned voice. I'm pasting a short script here. Quick thing to know, whenever you want a multi-speaker podcast with full control, you write your script like this: speaker 1, then speaker 2, and it always follows that pattern. First speaker 1, then speaker 2, back and forth. Simple, but effective. Script is in, now selecting voices. I'm picking my cloned voice for speaker 1. And for speaker 2, I'm going with a random pick. Hit generate, and let's see what comes out. 2 voices, natural flow, generated from a plain script in under a minute. No studio, no equipment, no editing. Once you hit generate, it starts processing your script, and after a few seconds, it shows you the final adjusted version, where everything is properly laid out. Host lines on one side, answer lines on the other. You can still edit here before it actually renders, swap the speakers around, tweak any line if something doesn't sound right. Once you're happy with it, hit generate one more time and your podcast is ready in about a minute.
Full transcript. Picture this. You paste a YouTube link, and in seconds, you get a full transcript, summary, and mind map. That's just one piece of what today's tool can do. And by the end of this episode, I guarantee you'll want to try it yourself.
You've got me hooked already. I've seen NoteGPT mentioned everywhere lately, but is it really that different from all the other AI tools out there?
Great question. Most AI tools focus on just one thing, but NoteGPT rolls everything into one platform. AI notes, slides, writer, voice cloning, podcast, and image generation, even full-on video creation.
That sounds almost too good to be true. So if I stick around, what else are we covering today?
We'll dig into which features stand out, how creators are using it for voice and video, why it's become a game changer for productivity, and whether it actually saves money versus juggling separate subscriptions.
So, you mentioned NoteGPT has pretty much every AI tool baked in. Can you break down what you actually get under the hood?
Sure. Besides AI notes, you get slides for presentations, a full AI writer, voice cloning, podcast generator, image and video generators, all seamlessly connected. It's like a creative Swiss Army knife for digital work.
I've tried other platforms that claim to do it all, but they usually feel patchy. Does NoteGPT actually nail the integration? Or is it just a bunch of separate widgets?
Funny you ask. What's wild is how each piece talks to the others. You can take an AI-generated image, throw it into the video tool, then use your cloned voice for narration, all without switching tabs or exporting files.
All right, let's recap first. NoteGPT's biggest strength is pulling together every major AI tool you need into one place, so you're not bouncing between apps all day.
Second, the AI notes, mind mapping, and voice cloning features are productivity superchargers, especially for anyone who creates content or handles research.
And third, that seamless flow from AI image to video with your own voice is a total game changer for creators at any level.
If you want to get started, the simplest next step is to grab a YouTube video you've been meaning to summarize, drop it into NoteGPT, and see how fast it transforms your workflow.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you found this as eye-opening as we did. Don't forget to check the link in the description, and we'll see you in the next episode.